All right, we're in Belle Fourche with Chris Riley, their cross-country coach. And Chris, you took the team out to Huron for the state meet, and you've got great news about one of your runners.
Yeah, we had a great day out there. Sawyer Clarkson, our freshman boy, ended up winning the individual title, first one in school history in, I think, 75 years of state cross-country meets for boys. So pretty big day for him and for the
Quite an accomplishment, the first one.
Yeah, and to be a freshman boy and do that, it's normally dominated by the older 17, 18-year-old boys. So to sneak in there as a freshman at the right time, run the right race, and it was pretty exciting.
Yeah, a lot of talent there with Sawyer, and maybe some good coaching too, huh?
Yeah, probably more Sawyer. We just kind of stand around and yell at him to run as fast as he can or go faster. So he ran a great race. He had an undefeated month of October. I think he had a lot of confidence going in. He won conference, regions, and state, and we had a pretty heavy workload on him early in the month still. I know he wanted to win conference and region, but we kind of reminded him the big goal was the state meets. So I wouldn't say he was necessarily fresh for those earlier ones, but I think he was feeling pretty good, and the legs are ready to roll on Saturday, and he handled the nerves well. You couldn't really tell. I'm sure he was nervous going in, but he was pretty calm and cool and collected. He was playing Fortnite and Black Ops and whatever else they play on Xbox these days the night before in the motel and with his teammates, keeping him pretty loose. So, yeah, I think running was just the easy part after that.
Yep. And how about the others?
So on the boys' team overall, we got 10th place out of 15 teams, and I was proud of them. It probably wasn't the best race for most of them. Jordan Sandoval, our 8th grader, had a pretty big PR actually, so he had his best race ever. And the other 4, they ran okay. It's a big atmosphere. For 3 others, it was their first time ever being at a state meet. It's just hard to prepare for something with that much crowd and excitement. And they all ran solid. I mean, I wasn't disappointed in the way they ran. I just don't think we quite ran to our potential. But to get them there, very young squad. We ran an 8th grader and 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores, so pretty young team that we brought. So hopefully we can get them back there, and it'll be just another meet next year. They're used to it and ready to roll. On the girls' side, we had 3 girls that made it too. Not a team. We just couldn't quite get the team in, but we had 2 8th graders, Ava Allen and Allison Hayes, were 22nd and 23rd, so they both medaled top 25 in each division medal, and that was really cool. They were 13th and 15th at regions, and 5 regions, so you would expect them to be in the 50th to 70th range, but our region's just so tough that they really stepped up, and when they came around the first of 2 loops in the top 30, I was pretty excited at that point, and they just kind of marched along and picked up a few more, and to both get on the podium at the end of the day was awesome for them. And then Harley Fisher, senior, that also plays volleyball and runs, she was 52nd. I was thinking going in she could probably be right around 50 if she ran a solid race. And she did that. It was her first year ever running. To make state your first and only year and to compete and be in the top half of the field was a great day for her.
Yeah. How was the weather in Huron?
It was a nice day. It was 50s, a little windy early, and then the wind was shifting, so it was really calm in the middle of the day. It was gorgeous. Then we drove into the snow and the not-so-nice weather on the way home. But we told the kids, beforehand, hey, we're stopping at Red Lobster no matter what. So there's no pressure, We're going to get that unlimited feast regardless. So just go out and enjoy it.
Yep, burn a few calories and head to Red Lobster.
That's right.
Yeah. How about, would you want to do a recap of the season too?
Yeah, sure. Just overall, we had, I think, 43 kids that ran this year for us, grades 6 through 12. That about ties our biggest team that we've had the last few years, and had a lot of growth at the younger levels, and that's starting to build. Finally, we have a pretty good freshman group, and still not a lot of upperclassmen, but as those grades kind of cycle through, hopefully we'll get a few more kids involved too and keep some of the young ones out. We started the year out in Newcastle at the Mallow camp. So not in Newcastle, but it's their meet over in Wyoming. And, it always seems like it comes too early. That's in late August, and it's always a nice hot day under the sun. And that's a fun first experience for a lot of kids. We had a couple seniors that was their first meet ever. And then a lot of 6th graders too that were running their first meet ever. And from there, it seems like you got a long time, but man, that conference and regions and state really sneak up on you quick. So to have 3 kids like that medal at state, I think that's a first in school history. First boys team to qualify in 37 years. Girls were knocking on the door to qualify. We graduate 3 really solid kids, but we've got a lot of excitement going forward too.
Got all the younger kids coming up that can do real well.
Yeah, Like I look at conference on our boys team for middle school, we put, I think, 7 runners in the top 19. And that's a pretty stout conference with 11 schools in it. So to have that much depth at that level is very exciting. And just what Allison and Ava were able to do at state and all season, really. And then a couple other high school girls, Aisha Hockenberry and Alana Pomeranke and Annika Main, improved throughout the year, getting stronger. It's really a testament to the work that they put in all summer long and then throughout the fall. We did a lot of Sunday evening long runs on the gravel roads here in Belle, and those were for the high school kids, and they'd show up and grind out 60, 70, up to 90-minute long runs, and not a lot of kids willing to do that on their Sunday evening, to finish their weekend like that. So it was pretty big, and then we'd be right back Monday morning for a tough workout before the sun was even up. So it's just kind of a testament, but that's the nice thing about running. If you put the consistent time and effort in, and it might not be weeks or months, it might be years, but you're going to reap the rewards eventually, and we saw that from a lot of our kids this year.
Yeah, Belle Fourche has a lot of great coaches, not just cross country, but from competitive cheer to football to basketball starting. We were just talking to the couple of the middle school wrestling coaches, and they're going to be gearing up here pretty soon too.
Yeah, I've got 7th grade girls basketball now rolling into 2. We started last week, so had cross country in the morning and basketball after school. So now I'm down to one sport, so life is going to be easy now for a while. Yeah. But yeah, we do, and the coaches really support each other. The community's been awesome with everything, but with cross country especially, there's a lot of excitement when you get a state champ and when you get kids that are representing your school and your community in a positive manner, and the community's really been on board with that, so we've been excited about that too.
Yeah, give the kids someone to look up to.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a sense of pride when you put that jersey on, and that's kind of been what our goal has been in the last 5 or 6 years, to get the program built up where all of a sudden when you see the Bronc jersey, you know that it's going to be a battle, and those are going to be some pretty tough kids. Yeah, even that cool shirt you're wearing now, Belle Fourche Cross Country Broncs. Hey, you got a state champion right there. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. And as a freshman, I'm not going to put loads of pressure on him, but I'm sure he's already thinking he probably wants to win it all 4 years.
Oh, he's going to be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. Normally boys get better as they go, so I just kind of joke with him and some others and say, you just wait till you actually get fast how good you're going to be.
Yeah, when he gets fit. And more Red Lobster.
That's right, more cheddar biscuits would be good too.
Oh, those are great.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. Chris, we appreciate you visiting with us during the cross-country season, and we'll be talking to you about basketball too.
Sounds good. We appreciate the coverage, and thanks for stopping by and talking to us.
Yeah,